Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Crochet Cabin. My name is Kimmie, and I will be your host today. So today we're going to do a little peeking. I have a couple things I want to show you. And tomorrow will be the third video in the series of the bone broth making. So, yeah, this bone broth smells so good that I had to go get some steaks out of the freezer so we can have some steaks tonight. So I'm going to turn you a little bit. And we're going to look down. Okay. The last time we met, there was this cooker right here. And then it made a lot more broth than what I excuse me, what I had anticipated. So we had to get out. Yeah. So now we have two cookers going. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the beef bone broth. It smells delicious and it's looking good. Now remember, there's bones, meat, and vegetables. There's bones, meat. Well, I've done it now. There's bones, meat, and vegetables in these cookers. So this is the one we started with. So that's the one we started with. It's looking really, really good. It smells divine. And then this is the other one. So it's coming right along. Tomorrow afternoon, it will be ready to strain and can. Now with broth, you need to strain it at least 2 or 3 times so you get all the stuff out of it. Make sure you get all the little bitty stuff. And so sometimes I use cheesecloth, but I do not have any right now. So tomorrow we're going to be using t-shirts because they work really good for straining. Cotton t-shirts. They work excellent for straining. So I do use those. Hey, mama. Hey, sugar. Yeah. So my tripod closed up on me. So I'm holding it like a selfie stick. So that's okay. We're going to walk anyways. So I wasn't able. It really does. It really does, sugar. I wasn't able to do the things that I wanted to do yesterday. My kitchen is a mess. Me and my husband went back and was weeding and hilling up our potato patch. Well, I don't know. I got into something that my body did not like, and I got really sick. I was having some kind of allergic reaction. I think it was ragweed because I'm allergic to ragweed, and there was some out there, according to my husband. So I told him I wasn't going back there anymore because of the ragweed. So little Lori's home today. There she is. Whoop. You say hi to everybody, Lori? Say hi.
Hi.
Very good. So it's Wednesday. Lori's home. Hey, Eva. Hey, Patricia. You know, sugar, you guys probably don't even know the half of what I do around here. I'm constantly busy all the time. There's a lot going on today, especially because Lori's home. And so we like to hang out. But I didn't get my stuff done yesterday because I was so sick. Actually, I laid down about 7 o'clock. No, No, it was about 9 o'clock. And I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, got up, got me a drink, went back to bed, and woke up kind of late. So, yeah. But, I've been working on that tank top, right? So, oh, let me sit down. So, I wanted to show you, if I can. Whoops. So, this is how it's coming. Just a few more rows. That's the front panel. Just a few more rows, and then I can do the straps. I thought about doing a V, but I decided against it. I think I'm just going to do straight across and then straps. And maybe cross them in the back to the back panel. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Marianne. It's Picasso. The 64626. I had bought some mystery bags from Bag O' Day, and there was 3 little donuts of the Picasso. So then Picasso came into stock on ice, so I bought more. So I have 27. Well, I had 27. I've used 5 of those donuts to get as far as I've gotten, and I'm on the last donut that I caked up. Hey, Zoila. How you doing, sugar? Working on a Sophie. Oh, you're working on your Sophie? All this counting stitches is getting on my nerves. I know, right? So I thought last night, I got this, I don't know, inspiration, I guess. I wanted to make a rose. So all I had was like cream yarn at my disposal at that point. I did not want to go upstairs. So you guys want to see it? I haven't sewn it together yet. I've just put it, like, placed it. You'll get it done, sugar. I know you will. I have no doubt. So here's my little rose. That's my little rose. What do you guys think of that? Let's see. Uh-oh. Sorry, I got a phone call. Well, I'm gonna have to see that. I'm gonna have to see that. Marianne, you make the most beautiful things. I love your makes. They're awesome. And I know that everyone in here is already subscribed to Marianne. Yeah. So what do you think of my rose? Did you see it? I know it's hard to type and look at the same time. I mean, I guess some people can. I can't. I never did any typing. I mean, I can type pretty fast for someone that hasn't never had any typing classes. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Oh, thank you, Marianne. I can always count on you to lift me up. Oh, missed one. Who is that? Oh, thanks, sugar. Well, that's really. I'm working on a soap well. I was working on a Sophie's, but then this tank top come up, and so I haven't done anything on the Sophie's. I haven't done anything on my husband's blanket. I mean, I have a while to get that blanket done. He doesn't need it until winter time. We're still in spring. And we let's see. I gotta get that baby blanket done before the end of August. She's due the end of August. So we have time to do that too. Oh, thanks, Zoila. Yeah, I never made one before. I didn't look at a pattern. I just made it. Um oh, good luck with waking up. Now I drank more coffee today than I normally do. I still don't feel woke up. But yeah, if Lori had to go to work today, I'd have been up. I would have had to stay up when I got up at 5, and then all throughout the day. So, so what's going on with you guys today? What are you doing today? Anything exciting or special? I drink. I'm a die-hard Folgers Black Silk coffee drinker, and then um I use caramel macchiato cream. I've tried all different brands of that cream, and I never could find one that I really liked. And then Aldi's had them. My husband bought one. He's like, "Here, Kimmie, try this." That is the best caramel macchiato coffee cream that I've ever had. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but mine is not sugar free. I'm not a diabetic, so. Oh, Stephanie, I envy you, man. I wish I could crochet all day. I would love that. That would be like heaven to me. But duty calls, as they say. Ooh, Zoila, that sounds delish. That sounds really good. I'm making T-bones, baked potatoes, and we're gonna have salad with it. Hubs doesn't know what we're having for supper. I normally consult him. I mean, he'll eat whatever I cook, but I don't like cooking stuff that he really doesn't like. Um, he's not a big fan of chicken. He only likes it like oven fried. I do it oven fried because he's diabetic, so he doesn't need all that fat. Yeah, I got a lot of duties around here. I wear a lot of hats around here. Yeah, I thought it sounded good. Make some baked potatoes and put some sour cream and cheese on them. Oh man, that is so good. So good. Hey Jolene, how are you today, girl? I hope everything's going well. I hope everyone's doing good. I cannot wait to get that broth canned. Um, it is a long process to take it from what it looks like now to where it goes in jars. It's a long process. I hate making broth. I mean, I don't mind it till we get to the straining part. That was back breaking stuff. It's not my favorite thing. But I needed broth, beef broth. Wait. Okay. All right, I'm back. Stupid phone keeps ringing and it goes to a black screen. This time it didn't want to come back. I'm back. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I don't know. It says I'm live again, so I really appreciate you guys coming to my pop-up live. I told you I was gonna try to put something up every day yesterday. I just couldn't. You did not want to see me like that, I'm sure, because I was not feeling well. Wonderful. Thanks, sugar. Yeah, I got it on my calendar, so my phone will remind me. Because if not, I'll forget. I'll miss it. My memory stinks. It does. It's horrible. My husband will tell me something, and then like he's going somewhere, and he'll tell me where he's going, and then he says, "Okay, Kimmie, I'm leaving." I'm like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "Are you serious?" Yeah. My memory sucks. So yeah, it's yeah. So what's everybody working on? You working on anything special? Yeah. I'm 57 years old. My memory should not be as whack as it is. But it worries me a little bit because dementia runs in my family. My grandparents both had dementia before they died. My mom had dementia. So it worries me a little bit. The arm of a stuffy. Uh, Sugar, every piece and part of me is working on overload. I feel like I'm walking in my sleep most of the time. That's why it's hard for me to find time to do this, but I want to get the videos out. I want to do some lives. I want to talk to you beautiful people. So, yeah. So I got some dishes soaking in the sink. I got a bunch of them done already from yesterday. So I got some dishes soaking in the sink. Lori's playing with her little rubber ducky. She got the cutest little rubber ducky. Yeah. She didn't, you, Lori. We named her Lynn. That's Lori's middle name. So we named her Lynn. And yeah, she went somewhere yesterday. The workshop she goes to, they do a lot of outings, like different outings. So she was in Ohio yesterday, and they take like a bus trip, and they went somewhere. Tomorrow they're going to Cincinnati to a museum. I can't remember what kind of museum, but she goes everywhere. They go to the pool. They go, I mean, everywhere, and she just loves it. She loves it because our handicap van is not usable anymore. It broke down in a big way, and we took it to someplace. Oh, Zola said hi, Lori. Oh, it is wonderful. It is wonderful. I am so glad that we have them because Lori gets to socialize and she gets to do things that she wouldn't be able to do because we can't go. We can't take her anywhere. Like she's got a doctor's appointment coming up next week, and I'm gonna have to call them and tell them they're gonna have to do a telehealth or something because we have no way to get her there. It's just not. It's not safe to drive. It still drives, but it's not safe to drive, and it's not safe to transport her in. Yeah, so I don't even know what I was talking about. See what I mean? I'm not old enough to have memory this bad, but it's been going. I started about 3 years ago. Then my mind was like a steel trap. I remembered everything. I remembered everybody's birthdays. I remembered everything. And about 3 years ago, not so much. So I don't know. I guess I'm beyond my years or something. But I don't know. There's not really much going on around here today. Laundry, dishes, taking care of Lori. I gotta clean my living room at some point. I dusted it the other day, but we have a chair in our living room. I want to get rid of that chair so bad because I like the chair. It's very comfortable and it's a nice looking chair. But when my husband comes in the door, that's where everything lands. So my chair is full of stuff. Can't sit in it. Don't they have access? Right. Her company, the place she goes, they said that if she had an appointment, they may be able to transport her to and from. I haven't asked them yet. I worry about that kind of stuff because she only has so much money for transportation. Like she gets a budget every year, and that budget is for her going to the workshop and then me taking care of her, and transportation is a whole different thing. She only gets a set dollar amount, and once she's used that money, no more transportation. And I don't want her to miss out on going to the workshop when I can either reschedule her doctor's appointment. I mean, it's just a follow up, just she goes like once every few months, just for the doctor to take a look at her. But I don't know. I'm gonna see about telehealth because I don't want to screw up her transportation money. Oh, that happens. I know I've done it. Well, I'm glad you're back, Marianne. Oh no. No, I put phone numbers. Zoila, I put phone numbers in my phone and that's it. If I don't have my phone, I can't call if I want to call. Because I don't remember their number. I mean, I got my kids' numbers and, friends, and I couldn't tell you what their numbers are. Well, I wouldn't want to do that on here anyway. New comment. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing because I told him when we made the appointment, I was like, her van is not drivable. So we may not have another van because we don't really have the money for that. Those vans are expensive. Expensive. And because she needs a lift or a ramp so we can get her wheelchair up in it. And so I told him that we may not be able to bring her. And so she said if we still didn't have transportation to call him. So I'm going to call him probably tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to be awful busy tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment myself. I have to go see my pain management doc. And so probably Friday. I'll call him Friday and let him know that we're not going to be able to bring her in. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. There is a company out here. So we live way out in the country. So there is a company that I'm not sure if they come this far, that they will, but cost money. I mean, some of them companies charge an arm and a leg to transport somebody. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to start looking into stuff like that whenever I have the time. I just don't have time right now. I'm gonna try maybe schedule appointments while she's at the workshop. And then that'll just be part of her transportation. But I don't want to screw up her transportation either. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. We've been looking for the last couple months, trying to find a handicap van. But ain't easy. I don't want to get a POS, you know. Yeah, it's different out here. I mean, our town is not very big at all. And so we don't live in town. We live out, I don't know, we live on farms. We live outside of town. And I mean, you can't even order a pizza and get it delivered here, if that tells you anything. If we want a pizza, I have to go get it. So, yeah, we live pretty far out. It doesn't seem to me that it's so far out, though. Yeah, I know. But if you want a farm life, that's the price you pay. And I wouldn't trade living here for nothing in the world. Nothing. This is, I don't know. It's like heaven on earth. You know, I go outside at night and in the evening when it's still a little bit light and look around, you know, hear the animals and frogs. I love to listen to the frogs. And I just look around and think, thank you, Lord. What did I ever do to deserve to live here? You know, it's just beautiful. I wish I could show it to you guys. But my husband's afraid of crazy people, I guess. He doesn't want anybody to be able to find us. I used to live in town before I met my husband. I was born and raised in Indianapolis. That's a big old city, let me tell you. It's a big old city, and it's dangerous. It wasn't dangerous when I lived there. Not, it was, but not like now. And my baby brother, he still lives there. You know, I worry about him. You know, his job is delivering. He delivers things, and so he got robbed one time. And he calls me. I hate it when somebody calls me and they say, "First of all, I'm okay," because you know something bad's gonna follow. You just know it. Yeah, after hearing the things that Crystal at Bag a Day had happened to her, and then one was talking about somebody was waiting for him at his post office box. That's crazy. That's messed up. You know, people don't understand that you see us, but we don't know who you are. You know, we don't know. People just want to meet you, but there's better ways of doing that than like stalking them or something. No, she doesn't. She lives outside of town that she lives in. She's got, I don't know how many acres she's got. I don't know. But I mean, she had some really bad things. Somebody tried to kidnap her daughter when she was little. I mean, tried to steal her daughter. What the heck? You know? I'm sorry. I better not say nothing. Yeah, and that'd be bad. That would not end well for that person. Let's just say that. I know it is. This world is, oh my gosh, it's going to hell. There's so much evil around everywhere. I don't go to town unless I absolutely have to. I stay here on the farm. I only leave when I have to. because I don't know. This is my safe place, and we don't want anyone invading our safe place, our home. Oh, I know. That was crazy. See, that's why I am leery about putting anything on here. You know, because them hackers, they're good at what they do. They are. They're real good at what they do. It's just nuts. It's I don't understand people that do things like that. Yeah, stop touching buttons. Just sit back and enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I got that one purple top. I ought to just finish that top. So all I gotta do is sew it together and put the little lacy sleeves on. It would probably take me all of 40 minutes, if that, to finish it. I was thinking about finishing that and wearing that to that festival on the 31st. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to that festival. I haven't been to one in about 5 years. And so I'm very, very excited. I've been banking money all month. No yarn buys. Yeah, I don't show anything outside. My very first video I did under the tree outside, but you couldn't see anything but the tree. In my face. Um, and then my husband was like, "Don't show outside no more." So I don't. I don't show outside. Sometimes I'll go out on the porch while I'm live or something. Oh yeah, we do that. My husband watches this one guy on YouTube, and he always watches it on the TV, and then he comments from his phone. Yeah, yeah. I like to watch it on the TV, like tutorials. I'll put it on the TV because it's a lot bigger, and I can see a lot better because my eyes is old. Sugar, what do you mean? I should video what? Or are you not talking to me? You talking to somebody else? I'm lost. I think I missed some. Um, See, people can get on Google Earth and they can find you that way, even if you don't show anything. Like the way the land is plotted, it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, yeah, I don't. Because if somebody showed up here with ill intent, they'd be carried out. I ain't even playing. I will protect Lori and my family by any means necessary. That's just who I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sugar. I plan to. I plan to if they'll let me. If they let me, I'm gonna try to do a video of like what I see there, and then when I get home, then I'm gonna add on to that video and do like the yarn haul thing. Hey JB. No, Zoila, I won't live in fear ever again. So no. I'm really careful when I'm driving home. Like if I have to go to town, I'm really careful. Probably overly careful. Um, if a car turns the way I turn a couple times, makes me real nervous. And so I go a different way, you know. I don't go straight home. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How are you, Regina? You know, I don't live alone. I have a husband and I have Lori, but my husband is a farmer. So he's gone like most of the day if it's nice out. You know, he's out doing the farming thing. And it's just me and Lori at home. Or it's just me if she's at the workshop. So, I mean, I do have a way to protect myself if need be. I I think everyone should protect themselves. You know, people are people aren't like they used to be at all. Not at all. Hold on, let me fix this. They're not like they used to be at all. Like when I was growing up, we didn't even lock our door. You know, I grew up in a small town. You know, it was it's weird. It was like a little town, but it was inside Indianapolis. But it was a very small little town. I mean, we had our own post office and everything. They still do. But that town has changed over the years a lot. Oh, Regina, yeah, I understand that. I mean, like now, it's just me and Lori. Irby's out planting corn, you know, so, you know, so I don't know. You have to adapt to the world these days. If you don't, it'll run you over. Guarantee it. Yeah, I'm on the porch now. I'll show the porch. My address is not on my house at all. So nobody can find me that way. And I don't think they could find me um, with what you guys see. It's my front door. You know, it looks like every other farmhouse. But I would love to show you guys stuff. I have rose bushes all over my yard. I have peony bushes. I mean, we have a very nice yard. And I'd love to show it to you. I would love to show you the orchard we have, you know, but I can't. It's a shame. Zoila, you're exactly right. You are exactly right. Am I saying your name right? Is that how you say it? All right, Patricia, you have a good day and stay safe. Okay. I wanted to make sure I was saying your name right. My last name, people never get that right. Very seldom do they get that right. If they didn't grow up around here, then they've never heard the name. It's a German name. My husband is a German descendant, like 100% German, and so it's a German name. It's a little bit Americanized. It got Americanized over the years, over the centuries, I guess. But it's still hard. when when I started taking care of Lori, it took me a long time to be able to spell that name without looking it up. But now I can. Oh, thank you, Patricia. You are a doll. I love you for that. You are awesome. Yeah, I need some watch hours bad. Bad. Well, maybe I can show you this one right here. It's just off the porch. Hold on, let me turn you around. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see that. That's one of my rose bushes. So we have red roses, pink roses, yellow roses. I have a little yellow rose bush that I planted, and so after it matures, it'll be like 4 foot wide by about 4 foot tall. It's gonna be big. I put it in the corner of the backyard where our fence, makes a corner. Yeah. So, oh, thank you. Oh, I gotta add some to my playlist, so I'll do that today. I haven't got them all in there, but I'll do that today, and I would really, 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 really appreciate that, really much. So, Sugar, you're a doll. I really appreciate you. Yeah. Well, I didn't tell you all this. You remember I told you that one of my dogs had puppies and the puppies died? Well, then, that next night or day, no, not the next day, the day after that, my husband went out to go get on the tractor and we found Lily. She had hemorrhaged and passed away. So I'm very sad about that. I have been. And she was only 2. So yeah, I hate that my Lily's gone. Oh, we have lilies all over the place too. We have lilies and irises, and we got tons of fruit trees, peach trees, cherry trees, apple trees, plum trees. Gosh, I don't even know what else. I think that's it. Thanks, Marianne. Raised her from a pup. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad day. It was a bad day. But I know y'all see my American flag on my house. I am a patriot. I come from a patriotic family. I've had someone in every war since forever, I guess. I tracked it back to the Civil War, and I had a family member in there. My grandfather was in World War II. Um, every war. Yeah, the cherry tree we have, I believe it's tart cherries, and my husband loves tart cherries, so we make sometimes if I get the cherries before the birds do, that is, then I'll wash them and pit them and um, process them and make cherry pie. He loves cherry pie. I'm not a big cherry fan. I like cherry cobbler with vanilla ice cream. That's about it. Oh, yeah, I named her Lillian Grace. She was pure white when she was born. Pure white. And she stayed that way. Um, all my dogs, except for one, are Great Pyrenees. And then I have little Daisy, my Daisy May. Um, I'm not sure what kind of dog she is. I know she's a purebred. I think she is anyway. Yeah, Marianne, you're going to drive all the way to Indiana. I don't think they'd stay canned. I thought about sending you something, but I don't think they'd stay canned. I think the seal would let loose because of where you live, because your pressure is different than our pressure. So, oh wow, sugar! I didn't know that. That's cool. My brother was in the Air Force. My older brother. My younger brother was in the Army, like my grandfather. My younger brother was in that Desert Storm, and my son was in the Army, and he was in Iraq, and he came home with traumatic brain injury, but he's fine now. He's fine now. See, yeah, there's a whole big story about my boy, and don't think I want to share here, but I'm so blessed to have him in my life. So blessed. Let me catch up on these. Oh, thank you, Nolene. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have blueberry plants that my husband just planted this year. We we had some blueberry plants and she ate them off. They they ate the bushes down to a stick, so they died. But we're trying it again. He's gonna put them somewhere else, somewhere the sheep can't get to them. I don't think I call anybody else Lori. I don't know any other. I don't know any YouTube Loris. I don't think. Not sure, but I don't think I do. Laura, Lala. I call her Laura, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, Marianne, I know. I love blueberries. I love them. They're so good for you too. They are chock full of antioxidants. They are really good if you have like an autoimmune condition or cancer or anything like that. Eat you some berries. Berries are full of antioxidants. They they can help with free radicals. Yeah. Yeah, with my heart disease, I'm supposed to eat berries and stuff like that. So hopefully, our strawberry plants are doing marvelous. Marvelous. We already got strawberries on them. So I can't wait for that. Oh, that's great, Marianne. She subscribed to my channel, but she never called me out. I watch her videos every day. I always comment and like. Maritza, is that right? Did I say that right? Welcome. Welcome to the crochet cabin. When I can, when I remember. There's a lot of changes to my diet, so I don't know. I'm kind of rebelling against it, I guess. I don't know. Supposed to drink 4 bottles of water every day. And then I kind of didn't do that for a few days and started feeling bad. So I'm back to drinking my water. A lot of times when the berries come in, like if I get a bunch of different berries come in around the same time, then I'll go out there and pick them and I'll wash them and get them ready. And I have a smoothie blender and I'll put them in there with some, sometimes I'll use yogurt and sometimes I'll make like a berry freeze with just ice and a little bit of milk. And I get them that way. Strawberries I can sit and eat till the cows come home. Oh, girl, I could tell you some stories about my rebellious side. Yeah, I've always been that way. I've always been a rebel all my life. Yeah. That's not a good thing either. It's not a good thing to be a rebel sometimes. Oh, yeah. I love icy. I like those. Marianne, have you ever had a blue raspberry icy, like from the gas station or something? We have a gas station here that sells those. You know, like the Coke ices, but it's made with it's blue raspberry. See, I love bomb pops because of the blue raspberry part. And yes, I do have a box of bomb pops in my freezer. Oh yeah, we got bunches of blackberries. Um, they're not on yet, but they will be, and they will be in large number. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about um, juicing a bunch of blackberries so I can make jelly because I don't like the seeds. Um, so I don't make jam out of them. I just make jelly, and then um, I want to take some of my blackberry juice and turn it into syrup, like for pancakes or something. Which we don't eat those very often because my husband's diabetic. But every now and then, I like to make waffles or pancakes. I would love some blackberry syrup and some like whole blackberries put on. Because I have jars and jars of whole blackberries that I did last year. And I'm gonna tell you what, doing that potato stuff yesterday really made my body hurt. My muscles are sore. And I just got a notification for something you put up there. Oh, I love French toast. I love French toast. I like to get that bread. It's like what they use for Texas toast. Get that real thick bread and use that for French toast. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I've never seen yellow berries. What kind of berries are they? Do you know? That sounds interesting. And my eyes are still itchy and burning from ragweed or whatever it was. Absolutely. Absolutely, sugar. Thank your nephew for his service to our country. It's very important. Whenever I see a soldier when I'm out or police officer, I always stop and thank them. And I know how that is. We had to build extra shelves. So, Maritza, what are you working on? Anything today? I know what the others are working on. I have never had real Vermont maple syrup. One of my husband's nephews, he made maple syrup. You know, he tapped the trees and did all the stuff to process it. We have a jar of that. So, yeah, I want to do that. I want to use that, but I really want to do some blackberry syrup and strawberry syrup. I want to have different. Lori loves strawberries. She is a strawberry fanatic. A yellow raspberry. I've never seen a yellow raspberry. That is interesting. I love anything sweet. That's why I'm big and fat. I love sweets. I got a big sweet tooth. Like certain things. I love sweet berries. Sweet peppers. Love sweet peppers. The yellow ones are my favorite. And the bell peppers. I love them things. Speaking of peppers, when we get some banana peppers on, I gotta make some pickled banana peppers. I want to learn how to make caramel, like sauce. I've seen something on it about condensed milk or sweetened condensed milk and turn it into caramel. So I really want to do that. You know, I used to use this caramel macchiato, and then I had a bottle of caramel, Ghirardelli caramel sauce, and I'd put some of that in there. Oh man, that's so good. I love caramel. Yeah. Well, Marianne, you're going to have to teach me how to do that so I can make me some caramel. Maybe do a video. That would be wonderful. I'd watch it. I love caramel. I don't eat ice cream very often. And I used to love ice cream. Like, I ate a lot of ice cream in my life. And I like that butter pecan ice cream. That's my favorite. And so I used to put caramel sauce on that. Oh, man, it's good. And then I canned some spiced pears a couple years ago. And for dessert, some nights I'll get a jar of those canned pears out. Then I'll put them in like a pie dish and I'll heat them up. You know, put a little bit of water in the bottom of the pan, and I'll heat them up. And then I'll take them out, put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it, and then drizzle it with caramel. You talk about good flavor. I'm a flavor person. I think I must have some Italian in me somewhere because I'm all about flavor. If it don't taste good, I ain't eating it. So my husband, he can eat just about anything. Anything you put in front of him, he'll eat. But he may not like it, but he'll eat it. I would love it for you to come for a visit, Marianne. I would love it. I just don't have anywhere for you to sleep. Every room is, oh my gosh. I got a couch. That's all I could offer you. Oh, I know. I love pralines. They are so yummy. Sometimes I'll get that. It's praline ice cream. It's kind of like butter pecan, but it's not pecans. It's pralines. Wait a minute, what was that? I also make caramel with condensed cream. You put the can in boiling water for about an hour, and you get caramel. You need a hole in the lid, or it will blow up. Oh, that's good to know. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that and see, because I got some of that condensed cream. You know, like sweetened condensed milk. It's like thicker. Is that what you're talking about, Jolene? Definitely do that. Yeah. I've never had nougat. What is it? Oh, thank you, Jolene. Sorry, sugar. Yeah. We had I bought see, I had made some blackberry pies. I made 4 blackberry pies. And I had one piece, and my husband ate the rest. And Lori. She doesn't eat very much, so yeah. And so he wanted me to get some vanilla ice cream, so I got a big old gallon of vanilla ice cream, and it did not last long. I think I had 1 bowl of ice cream, and then him and Lori ate the rest. It's usually the way it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely want chicken and dumplings. I love chicken and dumplings. My grandmother used to make the best dumplings. Oh my gosh. She made the best everything. I've never made any dumplings. I've only done like homemade noodles. I make those. I want to make a bunch of homemade noodles and then freeze them. Sugar, you've been bit by the ice cream bug. That's funny. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because then you can teach me how to make dumplings. That would be awesome. I can't wait. I got an email from Lori's workshop. They're asking for like favorite recipes. They're going to make a recipe book, and sell it. And so I've been trying to figure out what's my favorite recipe. I don't know. I make all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite recipe would be. I make a killer tuna casserole. So we don't eat meat on Fridays. It's um it's a penance that we do. We're Catholic, and so we give up meat for the Lord on Fridays. Most Catholics do it just in Lent, during Lent, but we do it all the time. So I've gotten quite ingenious at coming up with meatless meals for Fridays. What is the bane of your dietary existence, Marianne? I didn't know you were Catholic, sugar. See, the reason that we do it all year round is because the Lord gave up his flesh on a Friday. So we give up all flesh on a Friday, for every Friday for him. Lord knows I need penance. You don't like tuna casserole? You would like my tuna casserole. It's good. Why? Is that supposed to be yes? Yeah. It's just like I made some tuna salad on a Friday one time when I was still working outside the home. And I took it to work, and I don't eat my tuna um salad on bread. I eat with crackers. Like little one of them like buttery crackers, kind of like Waverly crackers. I use those. Now I use the whole grain ones instead. But the girl I worked with, she was like, "Oh, I hate tuna casserole, or I hate tuna salad," and I was like, "Really?" I was like, I got a spoon out and I gave it to her and I said, "Here, just try it." I said, "I guarantee you're gonna like it." And she took a bite of it and she was like, "That is awesome." And so every time I took in tuna salads, I always made extra so I could give her some. Yeah. Unless I'm toasting up a tuna and cheese sandwich. Oh. Yeah, I went to Catholic school too. Um, for a while. And yeah, I was baptized when I was 4. My uncle had married someone that was Catholic, and I was 4, and she took my parents to church. And my father decided right then and there that we were all going to be Catholic. So my baby brother, he was a baby, and then my older brother, I think he was 12. Yeah, because he's 6 years older than me. No, he was not 12. He was 10, because I was 4. And I've been Catholic ever since. That's awesome, sugar. I'm glad. It makes me happy when I run into another Catholic. I don't know why. Because the numbers have gone way down over the decades. And it's important. But I love all people, regardless what even if they don't go to church or they don't believe in God. I just give them a little extra love. So, some people don't like it when you talk religion, but I can't help myself. Yeah, I don't think that would be very comfortable sleeping on a bunch of yarn. I would love for you to come for a visit. I would love it. I'm gonna give you a big old hug as soon as I see you. I'm a hugger, so yeah. Uh, Hold on a minute. I gotta talk to Lori for a minute. Hey, Lori, what do you want to do?
Boogie.
You want a bookie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we gotta run to Lori's room real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want a cooking magazine?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one you like. All right, baby. There you go. That's a well-loved magazine, isn't it? This is Lori's cooking magazine right there. I buy her these cooking magazines that have recipes in them. She loves them. She is so happy with them. She has all kinds of books and games and puzzles and all kinds of stuff. But if you ask her what she wants to do, 100% of the time she will say bookie, which is what she calls a book. So, I got to have some more coffee. I'm not coffeeed out yet. I have to heat it up because it's cold. But I don't care. I don't care about that at all. I've been drinking new coffee most of my life. Almost my adult life. I started drinking coffee when I was 15 years old. I was going to school, high school, and I was working a third shift job as a waitress. And I needed something to keep me going. Because I'd get off work, get ready for school, go to school, come home, do my homework, take a nap, get up, go to work, start all over. I was 15 years old. I moved out when I was 15. My mother was not, in those days, she was not so nice to me. So I had had enough. And I left. I just moved out. And I think she was glad for it. Do you guys like my kitchen? We did this, when they had all them COVID lockdowns. We decided to redo our house. So this is the border. Of course it would be a farm scene, right? Yeah, my husband picked that out. And in the bottom of the walls are it's called chili pepper. No, chili powder. It's a chili powder color. And that's the color of my bottom cabinet. See? There's a wall. And then my upper cabinets are a buttery yellow. I love my kitchen. This kitchen was white. It was white. All the cabinets were white. Everything was white. Like stark white. And so we redid it. We did the bathroom, painted our room, painted Lori's room. Did a lot of stuff in here during that time. So, I don't know. Somebody just came in. Who came in? Say hi. You guys like my new cup? It says, make things happen. I got that at the dollar store. Dollar General. Yep. For $3, I think. I think it was $3. It was on clearance. Thanks, sugar. Bye, honey. You have a good day. And stay safe in whatever it is you're doing. See you later in the live. Mwah. That's how I say goodbye to my daughter when I'm talking on the phone to her, my youngest daughter. Give her a great big old kiss. You know, when I was younger, I always wanted a bathroom that was mint green and peach. And now I have one. Do you want to see my bathroom? You're welcome, Marianne. You know you love coffee. I don't know. I would not, you know, this past Lent, I gave up coffee. Lent is like 40 days. So the only time I was allowed to have coffee was on Sundays and holy days. So I could not even function on the days that I couldn't have coffee. I was like a zombie or something. I know I have a serious caffeine addiction. Because before the doctor started making me drink water, all I drank was caffeine. Because I drink pop and coffee. That was all I put in my body. For years and years. I mean, I don't know. But my bathroom needs dusted, so don't look at that. And my husband always makes my sink dirty. I clean it. He comes in, washes his hands. You'd think he was a mechanic. I'm not lying. But here's my bathroom. Here's my door. And then I have a shelf up there at the top. And it's got carousel horses up there for most part. Yeah. So yeah, I love my house. This house was built in 1949. And this house will continue. Unless there's a bomb, this house ain't going nowhere. There's concrete in the walls. When my father-in-law built this house, he built it to last and last. That is most definite. See? Coffee. I need to repaint my kitchen. We got Lori chair, scuff marks. When the guy laid the floor, he scuffed the paint. I was not happy with that at all. But this is my floor. See? That's my floor. I love my floor. Me and my husband, we went looking because we wanted a vinyl floor. Something that's easy to take care of. You know, because of my full plate. And I bet we looked at 300 rolls of flooring before I finally settled on this one. And I like it. I like it a lot. Looks like stonework, you know, like stones. I'm a rock fanatic. I love rocks. I collect rocks. There's some really interesting looking rocks that I found. My husband found an arrowhead yesterday when he was plowing. Popped right out of the ground. This land used to belong to the Indians. my husband's grandfather or great-grandfather, I'm not sure, bought the land from the Iroquois Indians, I think. Yeah, in the 1800s. And been in this family ever since. So we're going to get like a homestead thing that, you get to sign saying that this is a homestead. I have a box of different stones and crystals. My favorite stones are in a small cauldron by my television. Oh, really? Yeah, every time my husband goes out, and because I love little, kind of like pearlesque rocks. Every time he goes out and he sees one of those, he puts it in his pocket and brings it home to me. Because I want to get a bunch of them and I want to make jewelry. But I want to wait till I have a bunch. So I want to make like bracelets and stuff like that. Which I got a lot of jewelry making to learn before that. What you got there? Well, there's that old kitty cat again. You and your kitty cats. See, Marianne, I told you. She loves kitty cats. Let's see here. I have this one stone. Let's see. I want to polish my stones. Oh, here it is. This is the coolest stone I've ever found. Okay, I want you to look at this. Let me get in some light. Okay, this was in the creek on our property. Wait, come here. Do you see the man with the beard and like a cloud? I didn't do that. That's how it was. That's naturally made. And I think that is cool as heck. This is one of my favorite stones. I want to polish it and then put some polyurethane on it to make it shiny. Yeah. Yep. I want to get like a curio cabinet type thing or something. Because I want to go through and polish all my rocks. And I want to set them in there in like display cases. I love rocks. I've always loved rocks ever since I was a little girl. Oh, cool. I love velvet. Velvet is really cool. Did you see it, though? Did you see his face? Maybe. See? Right there. I pull it back. Every time I look at this rock, the first thing I see is, I don't know. It makes me think of God. Maybe that's just me. But it's really cool. I really like it. Now, that's my favorite rock. I keep that in my jewelry box so I don't lose it. GG. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I've only showed this rock to a few people until now. But I love this. Love it, love it, love it. It's one of my favorites. And then we got, where'd that rock go? This is naturally made. It's I gotta figure out where. Can you see the honeycomb? Yeah, it's just naturally made. We found that in the creek also. This stone, I can't remember the actual name of it. It's something dite. My daughter, my older daughter, she calls it poop stone because of the color. You see the color? She's funny. I got a little egg around here somewhere, but I don't know. Must have put it up. I don't know. But there's rocks everywhere. I got shoe boxes full of rocks upstairs. I got rocks all over my dresser. There's rocks everywhere. We got rocks all over the front porch that are not just rocks. They're like Indian artifacts, like spearheads, hammerheads, um, axe axe heads. Um, we have some that were used for like scraping the hide off the fur, get all that fat and hide and all that stuff off the fur of animals. Um, we have found so many like Indian stuff around, which really intrigues me because my grandfather was an Indian. He was Cherokee, and yeah. So I don't know. It makes me feel connected some way, I guess. No, I'm not going to use a tumbler. I'm going to do it by hand. I don't have a tumbler, but I'm going to do it by hand. Um, that's how I do everything anymore. So I'm thinking about, I told you guys, I think I did. I know I said it in a video that I got the Addy knitting machine for Christmas, and I haven't used it yet. Isn't that awful? I got it 5 months ago and I haven't used it. I haven't had time. So I want to like do a video of me unboxing it, setting it up, and using it for the first time. What do y'all think about that? You think that'll be a good video, or you think it'll stink? They would own you, own your land. If you found artifacts on your land, the Indians would take it from you. You know what I say? Good luck with that, because that ain't gonna happen here. I guarantee you. Yeah, yeah. In the title of our land, it says that he bought the land and all its contents. So maybe that's why it's worded that way. I don't know. Because I always thought, why is contents? What contents? Oh, thank you, Marianne. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, Jolene. That would be, I wouldn't tell him. I'd keep it private. I wouldn't tell him. Yeah, that's nuts. See, I don't like that. I don't like that where people think they can come and take your land from you that you own, that you pay taxes on. No, this land has been in my husband's family for 200 years. I know. I know Canada is different. I know. I see YouTube videos about it a lot. And I feel so bad for the Canadian people. So bad. I wish there was something that we could do, that our government would do. Our government doesn't do anything good anymore. Not for the good of the people, anyway. But Canada is our ally. They are our brothers and sisters. I don't know. I'm not going to get into the whole politics thing because I have views that people just don't appreciate. So I try to keep it to myself as much as possible. Um, we did keep it hush hush when we found a couple earlier. Good, good. Do you still have them? I wouldn't let no one in Canada know that you have them because it is so strange how people that are in your life that you think that you can trust will run and just narc you out. Good. I'm glad you still have them. Yeah. I wish it wasn't that way for you. I really do. And I wish there was something that we could do to help. I don't know what it would be, though. I don't know. I don't know. So, while we're talking about Canada, Jolene, I have a question. What do you think about Justin Trudeau? I always wanted to know what a Canadian thought about the Prime Minister of Canada. Because I know what I think about him. That is cool, Jolene. Yeah. Yeah, he's not a very good prime minister. I say that. No, I don't think. I mean, I'm not from Canada, so maybe I don't have a right to say anything like that. But I've seen some of the things he's done to you guys, and it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know, I'm a big American history buff. Me and my husband, we do go on vacations, which hasn't been for a while. What? All right, Marianne. I'll stop talking about it. But I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, I'm sorry, Jolene. Can't worry about that. If my husband goes before I do, am I going to be able to keep the farm? Do worry about that. Yes, whatever God has planned for me, that's what will happen. So, you know, there. My mic got muted for some reason. Well, I just heard the hubs enter the house, so probably going to have to cut this short. Not real short. We've been on for an hour and a half. But I appreciate everyone coming, and I hope that you will go and watch my videos. I will work on that playlist and get all my stuff put into the playlist. Um, I will. I have all my videos playlist. I'll just put everything in there, and then if you guys want to watch my playlist, you can from beginning till now. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. And I hope that you have love, joy, and peace in your heart. Thank you for coming to the cabin today. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Jolene. I appreciate that and I agree. So I will see you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful day, my friends. Bye, y'all.